What the heck just happened? I don't think I even pressed go live yet, and then it's like, you are now live. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, John is okay. Yeah, he went to go film some fishing videos, and his friend didn't put the cover on an auger, which I had to be explained to what an auger is, but it's the thing that drills the hole in the ice, and I guess they're just razor sharp. And John, he left it in the back of his car, and John reached into the back of the truck to grab something, and it just sliced his finger, and I guess he almost like cut his finger off. And John had to go to the ER, and he got 13 stitches. Yeah, he's fine. John has, I wonder if it's the same finger that he cut on that glass, too. Just bad luck with his hands. We're watching The Magicians right now. Has anyone seen The Magicians? Well, like, Penny, he gets a curse on his hands, and, like, his hands do all these, like, crazy things. It's kind of like that. Yeah. And John keeps hurting his hands. But, yeah, so I thought I would go live and chat with you guys, because John's kind of, like, really tired after everything. So, yeah, we were gonna film a challenge video, and he just wants to rest. Yeah, but I thought, you know, I could just come chat with you guys, do a Q&A if you guys want to ask any questions. Yeah, it sucks, but he's gonna be okay. Just needed some stitches. Andrea Johnson just got her husband obsessed with it. Also, just another announcement. We have a teaser up on Pranksters in Love for my Ultimate Expedition show. It's coming out on Wednesday. Yeah, so exciting. Next week my show is out, and then with the show, I filmed 20 videos that I had to hold until the show is posted. So there'll be a bunch of, fun, like, challenges and stuff on Pranksters in Love, and then a bunch of vlogs from Peru with the entire cast, and yeah, that's all gonna be going up soon. So yay, it's exciting. Hopefully a bunch of you guys get YouTube Red and watch the show, because the show is, like, really, really amazing. But even if some of you don't get it, we're gonna have videos from the show with collabs from other cast members, like with Steve-O, Chuck Liddell, Furious Pete, Gus Kenworthy, Chachi Gonzalez, and Leah, aka Sniper Wolf. And Just Rain, too. It's hard, like, when you're listing so many people on the show, and Yuka, of course. Are you going to go to BeautyCon? I've never been to BeautyCon before. I want to go. I hear you just get, like, a ton of free makeup. Is it in LA? It's in LA, right? I should start going. They haven't, like, invited me or anything yet. I don't know if they invite some YouTubers. Will we be doing more pranks? Of course, of course. Lots of new pranks. I actually pulled a prank on some of the cast members on Ultimate Expedition. So that'll go up. And then there was another prank that I did on the show, and hopefully it gets worked out, because it was just, like, I think it's a really funny video. I did a public prank, and then they were saying something that I might not be able to post it because they couldn't get clearance from the people that I was pranking, because I guess it was just, like, a cultural thing that in Peru the people just don't want to sign anything. Iris is good. Iris is taking a nap right now. So, yeah, I had time to sit down and do a live show. Jose Martinez says, tell John to be more careful. I will definitely tell John to be more careful. Actually, I have said that already. Ah, what just happened? Whoa, 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 whoa. I scrolled this thing down weird. There it is. Hey, where's my little... How do I know what my URL is for this. Is that it? No, that's the encoder setup. Oh, share. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna share this live stream on Facebook real quick, if that's okay with you guys. So I'll just sing while I'm doing it. La 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 la. Would you be my, could you be my, won't you be my neighbor? Okay, yeah, all done. Wow, in the Philippines. Awesome. And Scotland. It's so crazy how, you know, when you're on YouTube, you have people watching you from all over the world. So cool. Shout out to Charlie Fairweather. On a scale from 1 to 10, how fun is it to prank John? Says Jade and Alicia. And I would say a 10. It's pretty darn fun. Massachusetts. Woo woo. Yo Mama 69 says, what's the longest time you've ever been constipated? Like a week or two after I had a C-section. I mean, when you get a C-section, it just really messes up your insides, so it takes a while to get back on track. Tell John to get better. I will do that. Yeah. Iris is 3. I'm gonna do she's sleeping in a big girl bed now, finally. I'm gonna do a live stream on Your Favorite Nikki about that, because I kind of have this series on Your Favorite Nikki where I do like mommy stories, and then it's live, and then I edit it down to the story time part. England, Holland. I have I'm supposed to have some relatives who came to America from Holland too. Is your new house close to St. Paul? Kind of, but not really. I actually got invited to a birthday party tonight, and it's in St. Paul, and I'm debating on whether or not I want to drive over there. It's not bad, because we're in Minneapolis area. I think, like, technically, like, northern Minneapolis, but, yeah, to get to the birthday party, it's a 35-minute drive, and I'm like, 35 minutes, that's a lot for a Friday night there and back. But I still might go and just hang out. My friend is coming over later, so she might be here soon. She's coming here after 5 sometime. My friend Heather, who's April's sister. And she's gonna, yeah, stay the night, and then we'll either just stay in or go out. Got lots of stuff going on. That was a weird segue. No, I was just thinking I'm gonna go to LA next week too, because they're gonna have a premiere party for Ultimate Expedition. So someone from the show texted me earlier about figuring out flight details, and I get a +1, and obviously I wanted to bring John, but I don't know if the notice was too short for us to be able to find a house sitter / babysitter. So, you know, our parents work, so I don't know if my mom will be able to come, but maybe John's dad will be able to come. So we've got to figure that out. Otherwise, I'm going to go by myself, and maybe April will be my date to the premiere. And we'll take hot red carpet pictures together. Estonia. John, if you're just coming in now, John sliced his hand open while he was fishing. He was out in Northfield filming some fishing videos, and the auger cut his hand, and he had to go get 13 stitches, which is a bummer. Hi from Virginia. Are you going to post the TV show on your YouTube? The TV show is a YouTube Red series, so you have to get YouTube, you have to buy the subscription to YouTube Red for it. I think it's like $7 a month, but yeah, I mean, it's really an amazing show. Like, you should do it. Yeah, the show, it's great. The cast is great. And it's a show like no other show. It's really positive too. So, yes, it's about climbing the mountain, but not just about climbing the mountain. It's about who we are as people, the different cast members, and different things that we need to overcome in our life. Kenobi is doing good. He's old, but he's still trekking around. Oh, someone said YouTube Red is $9.99 a month. Okay. Um, but that's not that bad. $10. It's like you also you get access to a lot of original shows, and you also don't get ads on your YouTube videos anymore if you hate seeing commercials before the videos. And it's a really good way to support YouTubers by buying YouTube Red, because I'm sure you've heard a lot about the monetization issues that a lot of YouTubers are having. Well, if your ads are deemed like not user friendly or whatever, all the problems that you're having, you still get money from people who are watching your video through YouTube Red. So my truck driver says it's totally worth it. Yeah, I don't know. Someone says they don't have YouTube Red in Estonia. I'm not 100% sure about all the countries that it's available in. Am I staying warm? I am. Well, I don't go out of the house a lot since we've been back in Minnesota. I have to go out and let the dogs out and stuff. I almost went for a run today, and then I looked at the weather and I'm like, John, is -1 degrees too cold to go running outside? He's like, that's pretty cold. Hello from Minnesota. You're in Minnesota too. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, feel free to ask any questions that you guys have, and I will answer away. You will watch it. All right. Oh, yeah, but someone was asking about the TV show. Yeah, that's posted on YouTube Red, but then what they did with this show is there's a lot of digital content that comes with it. So I will still have a bunch of stuff from while we were filming the TV show on both my vlog channel and my prank channel that will be available to everyone. Like, we filmed a bunch of challenges, I filmed some pranks out there, and then a bunch of cool vlogs. Were you arrested for real? Was I arrested? What are you talking about, Matthew Carpenter? I've never been arrested before. Is there like a weird like drama alert about me getting arrested or something? When is the wedding? Good flippin' question. John cut his hand open and he had to get a bunch of stitches while he was fishing. Nicole Gunter, how long did it take you to recover when you came back from Peru? It was funny because when we were leaving, they were talking about how after you get back, you actually might have a ton more energy, because when you're at high altitude, so while we're filming the show, we're at 50% oxygen, which is half the oxygen like you guys have. Well, I don't know where you live, but most of us, we're at 100% oxygen. We live close to sea level. And then you go and it's half the oxygen, so your body starts producing more red blood cells so that it can carry more oxygen to your body, and you adapt to that. And then when you come back to sea level, they were all saying you might feel like a superhuman and have all this energy because you have so many red blood cells. Which sucks. It's like, why can't I just have more red blood cells all the time? Like, why, body? Oh, you just have to make what you need. Be cool if I just felt great. Where's the Nikki and John merchandise? The merch! The merch! We have a Spreadshirt thing, But we haven't been like super into merchandise, which we're thinking about making some more stuff. Like I have some ideas for, you know, not just like t-shirts and stuff like that, for some actual products that I want to roll out at some point. How old is my sister? My sister is 22. I think she's still in India. When is she getting back from India? My sister's in Calcutta right now. What happened to my friend Jenny? Is she doing better? She's okay. I know she was sick recently, and they were having some trouble at the hospital with her because Jenny takes medical marijuana, and so I know they had to fight and they had a hard time with that, but she's back home now, and they have a nurse administering um, IV antibiotics to her, which stinks. She gets, like, when you're in a state like that, you're more vulnerable to infections. Yeah. Iris is 3. She turned 3 in October. Why did your parents split up? They're very different people. My dad's kind of a homebody. My mom liked to go out, and yeah, I mean, they just didn't get along. How a lot of what happens with a lot of parents. So, I mean, they divorced when I was 3. Will John do more cooking shows? Yes, he wants to do more cooking shows, but he cut his hand, so I don't know when he is going to. So is Donica a teacher? No. My sister's in college still. How far are you from the Mall of America? Not far, maybe a half an hour. Yeah, my dad's a good dude. I like him. If ow, uh-oh, my nails started to come off. If YouTube wasn't my job, what would I be doing? Probably something in PR or marketing. I need to go get my nails done. John is back home now, and John was in the ER in Northfield. Did Steve-O do anything funny when you filmed your show? Steve-O is always doing funny stuff. Steve-O is crazy. He's crazy in person, just like he's crazy in Jackass. Will you let Iris watch your old prank videos? Yeah, probably. She wants to when she's older. You mean because I swore? I swore in my old ones. I don't think we ever did anything like that bad. And now we're pretty family friendly. Like, we don't swear as much or anything. Tony Davis in Puerto Rico. What up, what up? Have you met the Jackass cast? I think I've only met Steve-O. Have I met anyone else? Oh, I'm pretty sure. I think it's just Steve-O. You should do more pranks on John. Yes. Did John catch any largies? I don't know. I think he was just preoccupied with getting his hand cut. What is the ER? ER is emergency room. John was in the emergency room, and he had to get 13 stitches. How many kids do I plan on having? Says Sophie A. I don't know. I mean, we're thinking about having another baby, but yeah, I don't know. We're just trying to get settled right now. But we're not the type of people who would have a ton of kids. You know, I know there's like, in the family vlogger genre, you have people with like 7 kids, and that's not us. We would probably just have like maybe 2. What's up, Aluna? I just joined. Is John okay? John's okay. He had to get his hand all stitched up. 13 stitches. Why would you do that? Do I miss the LA lifestyle? Not yet. No. Been going back a lot too. I was just saying, I don't know if when you came into the show that I have to go to LA again next week for my premiere. I'll have to be in LA on Wednesday. And before that, how long ago, according to my vlogs, I was in LA like 2 weeks ago? Yeah? 3 weeks ago, maybe? So, we kind of knew that was going to happen when we moved back to Minnesota. We were like, you know what, let's just have Minnesota our home base. We'll go to LA when we need to. And it'll just be easier because when we go to LA to visit or for work or whatever, we can stay where we need to stay. And when we were living there, traffic was such a hard thing for us. Like, we never left the house because, you know, it's like, oh, you can go to the beach, you live in LA. Yeah, but the beach can take like 2 or 3 hours to get to, and you'd have to plan around traffic, and yeah, so we never really went anywhere. I mean, I like the city, I like having fun, and sometimes I miss, you know, like being warm all the time, going outside. People like have been commenting on our vlogs lately that I look so white. They're like, Nikki, you look extremely pale. Are you sick? And I'm like, you guys, it's winter! I think for the past like years and years that I've always looked tan because I've been living in LA and it's been warm, and I'm like, it's winter in Minnesota, I get white. That's what happens. But I mean, I could go tanning, but I don't want to go tanning anymore because you know, it ages you. It's not good for your skin. So who cares? Who cares? Thank you, Angela. Do you want to go back to London? Absolutely. One second, guys. Sorry. Sorry, I had to report someone real quick. Yes, my sister and I do have different mothers. Well, thank you, Tony. Should try henna tanning cream. Are you trying to prank me? Like when John put henna in my foundation? Where are you going on holiday next? I really want to go on a resort holiday with John. I've never done that with John before, and I think that would be really fun. I've gone to resorts with Iris, like when I went and I met my mom in the Dominican Republic, like 2 years ago. I think Iris was 1 when we were there. But I don't know, I think John and I should take like a romantic beach vacation sometime. How is Kenobi? Kenobi is good. Have I met Sam and Nia and the Daily Bumps? Yep, I met both of them. Missy's cool. I was hanging out with Missy like last playlist live. She's really nice. Sam and Nia, we've known Sam and Nia longer. We met them like a couple VidCons ago. No, did we meet them at Vlogger Fair or Vlogger Fair? And then we saw them again at VidCon. Mm-hmm. I saw you around my hood in your old vlogs in LA, but never ran into you guys. Oh yeah, we get recognized in LA a lot, actually. Like, now we're getting recognized in Minnesota a lot. I think when you live in an area, like, everybody starts talking, and then like everybody kind of knows that you live there, and yeah, because like when we were living in La Cañada, the La Cañada has like a lot of high schools and middle schools. Like it's a really good school district. I remember we went to what's that sandwich shop called? Why am I having a brain fart? It's not Subway, but it's like a Subway. It's not Jimmy John's. Togo's. I went to Togo's, and it was insane. Like, I felt like a superstar or something. All of a sudden, like, the entire store was coming up to me and asking for pictures and trying to meet me. They're like, oh my god, Nikki, we watch your videos. Bye. Good night, Nico. Be good and live life to the fullest. Will do. What's your outlook on this modern YouTube era? What do you mean by that? Like the adpocalypse thing? I would love to come to India. My sister's in India right now. She says someday we will go together, which I hope so. John cut his hand. He had to get a bunch of stickers. Or stickers? He got a bunch of stickers from the doctor for being a good boy. No, he had to get a bunch of stitches. Roman Atwood, I've never met Roman Atwood. John says that he met Roman Atwood like many VidCons ago, but I never did. Have we all been demonetized? We've had like a couple like videos deemed not advertiser friendly, but we're doing okay for the most part. We just tweeted about it like a couple days ago. One of our videos where we read our DNA test results, that was deemed not advertiser friendly, and we were like, what the heck? Like, why does your algorithm deem this like not advertiser friendly? But they ended up taking it off. Which that's what happens to us. Like every once in a while we'll get a video flagged, but then it like, you know, then you request the review and they take it off. That's gross. You're going in timeout. Which YouTubers have you met and become friends with? Well, Nate from Nate's Vlogs. He is, he's a YouTuber. We met him at the first VidCon, and, yeah, he's a great guy, like one of our best friends to date. I want my Lauren. She is a good friend of mine. Yeah, I really like her. Well, so you've seen people in our vlogs. Latoya's life. She's cool. D. Levine, I like her a lot. Are we still in contact with the neighbors? Yeah, we haven't talked to them in a while, like texted or anything like that. But, I mean, you know, we're still friends. Just been, like, crazy busy. You know, I did the show and stuff, and we moved, but, yeah, hopefully we can get back to LA and visit them. The past time I've been going to LA, it's been for work, so I haven't really had my own time to go and do stuff. Like, the last time, I mean, I had to be in LA because I had to shoot. And then Ferris and Jimmy, of course, Ferris and Jimmy. I've never met FouseyTube. Ferris and Jimmy, yeah, they're friends. They reached out to us because I wanted to get some pictures taken, and Jimmy's a photographer, And then, yeah, we've been friends ever since. Thoughts on the California fire? It's insane. Yeah, it's scary. Kind of glad that we moved. Oh, the Dudesons, of course. Yeah, we're friends with the Dudesons. Judy. Yep. I like Judy a lot. I like Benji a lot. Judy, I've actually only met Judy in person once. But she was so sweet. No, twice. The first time it was brief, very brief. We went on December, and then she invited me to her makeup launch party, which was so nice of her, and I had a great time there. And her palettes are great. Have any of you guys bought the Eye Time palettes? It's beautiful. I'm wearing some of the colors right now, actually. I would love to come to Northern Ireland. I would love to. I just want to travel the world. I want to go everywhere. Superwoman, I've seen a couple of her videos, but I've never met her. How is the zoo at your house going so far? Good. I cleaned out the turtle's cage yesterday, his old cage, and he's finally in a great big cage again. Do I still want to become an actress? Yeah. I think I would, like it a lot. I have a movie coming out in a couple months, which I had a small part in, and it would be, great to do more stuff. It would be a lot of, I just enjoy it so much. Does it feel very isolated out there? Not at all. In Minnesota, you mean? We do more, like, since we've been living here than we did in LA. I was just saying earlier that in LA we were total homebodies, and we just didn't have family out there. We had friends in LA, but again, because of traffic, we didn't even see our friends that much. And like, since we've been in Minnesota, I'm invited to a party tonight that I can go to. One of my friends is coming over, and I see my dad so often. I saw my dad twice this week. My mom comes over like once a week, or I go down to Northfield. And I can just go to LA when I need to go to LA. But yeah, the fires, they're extremely scary. Someone was talking about the fires earlier. But I also, so not to like crap on LA or anything, because there's a lot about LA that I loved. Like LA's like another home to me. I lived in LA for 10 years. But I think like the air was causing a lot of problems for me. Like it just really messed with my sinuses, and I've been feeling so much healthier since I moved back to Minnesota too. Like even the last time that I went to go visit, I was waking up with headaches every day, and like my head just felt heavy. But that could have been because of the fires too. There could have been smoke in the air and stuff, and the Santa Ana winds kicking everything up. But yeah, how do I stay in shape? I've been eating at home a lot now. I think that like recently in the videos, my face has been looking a lot thinner. Like this summer, we were eating out a lot because we weren't settled, when we were looking for a house. So I've been eating at home. I do Body Boss, which is a book. I did a brand deal about them. I really like their workouts. They're easy to do at home. I like to go for runs. Yeah. You've been watching my vlogs for years, says Maggie O'Neill. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zach. Yeah. John's gonna be okay. It was a cut, but yeah. What are your long-term plans? What will you be doing job-wise in 10 years? Well, hopefully we'll still be doing YouTube videos. I'm not that old yet, guys. There's people 10, 15, 20 years older than me still making YouTube videos. So we want to obviously like make as many people laugh and as many people happy as possible. Hopefully we branch out into other things. Hopefully I get more shows. Ultimate Expedition was awesome. I hope that opens more doors for me. I mean, like, Ultimate Expedition is a huge show. Like, it was a really big production, so it was awesome that I could be a part of that. And yeah, I'd like to get into acting. Again, hopefully I can just like fly out to LA for gigs sometimes. Well, thank you, Glenn. Thank you very much. Stefan, nope, we've been full-time YouTubers since the end of 2009 we started, and it kind of took off. Yep, we're friends with April and Davey too. The only couple vloggers I watch. You guys are playing amazing. Watched you from the MTV days. Well, thank you so much, Silver Spider. Um, yeah, we used to be on a show on MTV called Pranked a lot. We were like one of the most repeated people on there. And that was a lot of fun. We've been on Ridiculousness a few times now. We haven't been on the show lately. Yep, we make we make most of our income through YouTube ads and then brand deals. And then if we get hired to do other things like shows and like little bits, skits and stuff like that, that's another source of income for us. We also license our YouTube videos, our pranks to TV shows. So we have like a huge catalog of pranks where we get a lot of requests from all over the world to license the videos. And when you license videos to TV shows, they have to pay a licensing fee. So that's one way we do it. My favorite food is yellow curry chicken. Yeah, we've been on Ridiculousness like 4 or 5 times, I think. Hello, from Missouri. Andre is good. I have no idea what he wants to be when he grows up. I don't know if he knows what he wants to be when he grows up yet. He still has a couple years left of high school. I know he wants to go to the same college that my sister is going to. Oh, you like my makeup today, Lauren? Thank you. I was having a hard time. I had like the gel eyeliner and it was like all goop. You know when the gel eyeliner gets like too dehydrated and the water runs out and it was just like all sticky. I was having a hard time today, but I might go out tonight, so I was like, I'll do it. John is resting right now. Hello from Norway. Where is Iris is asleep upstairs. Cleveland, Ohio. You are a freshman in high school? What a coincidence. I used to be a freshman in high school. John sliced his hand open on an auger and had to get 13 stitches. Well, thank you, Daniel. You're very sweet. My sister's in Calcutta. She's doing a documentary film about the importance of water with indigenous people. In Minnesota, I know she was out at the Red Lake Reservation and she talked to some Native Americans about water in their culture. And then her team is going to a couple other places. She's talking to in India about, which I'm guessing, does the Ganges run through Calcutta? Maybe she's doing something on the Ganges right now. Spray some makeup fixing spray into the gel. It will make it hydrate and easier. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for the tip. Yes, the Ganges is through Calcutta. So she's, I think she's filming the Ganges right now. Iris isn't in preschool yet. I do need to get her into preschool. Chelsea Caps, you know, I am not the best at enforcing bedtimes. She goes to bed usually around 9 o'clock, which is a little bit late, but she sleeps in. She wakes up at about 8:30 every day. But you know, there's times I let her, like if she's watching a movie, I'll let her stay up sometimes. I know a lot of parents are so super strict about it, like the child needs structure and the child needs routine, but it's hard because we don't exactly have a solid routine, so our daughter doesn't always. Well, thank you. You have a cat named Fergus, who you got when you were 4, just like my cat Harp. I got my cat Harp when I was 4, and she lived to be 22. When you got your 23, I didn't do 23andMe, I did Ancestry.com. Yeah, I went through Ancestry, which a lot of people are saying that Ancestry is really reliable for, and thorough for accurate DNA results. Yes, my Harp. Aphrodite's getting old now, too. I got Aphrodite when I was 15, and, I mean, she's still doing good, but I think she's technically a senior cat. Fingers crossed. Our animals live long. I mean, Kenobi, for how big he is, he's a pretty old dog, and he's still doing, you know, you can tell that he's slowing down, but he's still doing all right. Kenobi's 13 and a half now, and he's a Great Pyrenees. I think Great Pyrenees usually only live to be 7. Thor is good. Thor was in Northfield with John, too. John is okay. He's resting. I guess it just, like, kind of exhausted him, the whole event. I think my sister wants to be some sort of ambassador. And I think she wants to work with refugees, too. Oh, I'm sorry, Terrific Roy. That's such a bummer. What's up, Michaela? Guys, I am only gonna stay on for about another 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, ask away now. Will you color your hair brown like you did when you were pregnant with Iris? Probably not. I don't think my hair looked very good when I was pregnant. I mean, I could do like a better brown, but I'm a blonde. I just am. Happy birthday, Danny. I'm good. How are you, Kate? Shout out to Andre. I would watch your cooking show, says Lasagna Monster. Well, John has a cooking show more than me. I should do like some guest spots on his cooking channel. I cook really good chicken that is kind of a spicy chicken. It's like a southern recipe, breaded drumsticks. It's really good. And I make good mashed potatoes. Everybody love my mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh! I want to go to Louisiana so bad, Aluna. That's actually one of my... Hi, Lala. Welcome to the show. That's one of my vacations that I want to take soon. I want to go to New Orleans. I have a craving, a hankering to go to Nolans. Shout out to Kathy. Lola, say hello to everybody. What's the worst prank John did on me? Super glue toilet was pretty bad. And then I was really mad when he dyed my hair purple. Yeah, we hung up the bird feeder on the deck. I might take it out into the woods. I think I'm a good cook, Aaron. I think so. People always, like, rag on me in the vlogs. They're like, Nikki never cooks, like, blah, blah, blah. And I don't as much. I mean, I do cook, like, breakfast and lunch for Iris, but it tends to be easier things. I haven't really been cooking, like, full-blown fancy dinners for a long time. I have never met Ricky Dillon, no. You love my pets. Please continue rescuing. I love my pets, too. Lola has a little bump in her neck that kind of scares me, though. But I took her to the vet, and the vet said, like, that I shouldn't worry about it. He said that that's not really a place that dogs get cancer. What about eyebrow pranks? I mean, the eyebrow prank was irritating, but I don't know. I drew it back on. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It took like a month for it to grow. You know what's crazy doing videos on YouTube? That there's people out there who know my life better than I know my life. Like, there's pranks that we did like 6-7 years ago that I totally forgot about, and every once in a while someone will be like, oh yeah, like the time that you did blah blah blah, and I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? Like, that happened recently with our laxative ice cream prank. Like, someone was calling me out on something, and I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you said, like, blah, blah, blah in this video. And I'm like, a laxative ice cream? I don't even remember that prank. And I had to go back and look it up. Would I get Iris a pony someday? I'd love to get Iris a pony. I want a pony. Lola, how old are you? I think Lola's 9. She is 9 years old, just a 9-year-old chihuahua. Have a good night, Autumn, Winter. When will we do a meetup in Minnesota? I'm not sure. We should do one, though. And I don't have any plans for Iris to go to school just yet. But I mean, I should get on that. The stink bomb juice was funny. I saw that on MTV. Oh, on Pranked? Yeah. How many animals do we have? We have 3 dogs, 3 cats, a box turtle, and a lizard. Rufio's doing a lot better, too. I was just looking at him, and he's really putting on weight, which is good. He's not, like, how I'd want him to be, but you can, like, his backbone is starting to go away. His tail is starting to fatten up. Boop, 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 doo, 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 doo. I know how to ride horses. I used to go to, like, horse camps and stuff when I was a kid. John and I, we're not, like, officially married. I say husband and wife in our videos all the time because I think we're more than a boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, it's common law marriage. We have a kid together, and we've been together for over 10 years, so just it means a little more. I want to get a wedding, though. I'm gonna see how things go in, like, the next few months. You were a kid? I was, once upon a time. We all were. Where did the name Iris come from? I have a video on our vlog channel called How Baby Iris Got Her Name. Basically, when I was pregnant, I hated every single name that I heard, and it was stupid little things. It was the hormones, but everything would ruin a name for me. Like, if I knew someone that already had that name, it was out. Even if it, you know, it wasn't like I had anything against the person with the name. I'm like, no, Iris needs to be an individual. And so I wanted a unique name, but I wanted something that wasn't too weird. For a long time, I liked the name Violet, and then someone pointed out to me that Iris's initials would be VD, and then the hormones made that ruin it for me. So I'm like, okay, I can't do Violet. So I started looking at other flowers, nature names, and I stumbled upon Iris. And then Iris was also, Lola, what is your problem? You just keep squirming. Iris was also, okay, you have to go down if you're not going to sit still. Iris was also the goddess that brought the rainbow across the sky in Greek mythology, so I liked the symbolism behind that. It was like Iris is bringing color and beauty into our life. What's the worst thing that I've ever eaten? I've eaten some bad stuff. And a lot of these things that, you know, like my taste buds thought were bad, people like in other countries too. Like durian, that was really hard to eat. Durian was bad. Earthworm jerky, I did not like that. Well, I'm gonna gag just thinking about it. Stinky tofu was pretty rough. How is John and Iris and Nikki? We're good. We're good. Oh my gosh, I ate scorpions too. Blah! That was more a mental thing because they were stuck in a sandwich, so it wasn't like I tasted them as much. I mean, I could feel the crunch and stuff, but I don't know. I was scared they could sting me, even when they're dead. Thank you, Eminem. The scorpion that John pranked me with, we gave that away a long time ago. Yeah. Yep. He went to a new home. Well, guys, I am going to wrap this up. My friend should be coming soon, and I wanted to clean up around the house a little bit before she gets here. So, thank you so much for tuning into the live stream. I appreciate it. It was nice chatting with y'all, and we should be back soon with some regular vlogs. And Wednesday, January 17th, Ultimate Expedition comes out. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Rat. What's going on here? How do I stop this live stream? Why am I crazy right now? Just have an awkward moment.